Barrow, Alaska, the northernmost town in the United States. Barrow is very unique. It sits on the coast of the Arctic Ocean and 320 miles north of the Arctic Circle. The community's original name is Utqiagvik, which translates to a place to gather wild roots, as well as the place we hunt snowy owls, in the language of the Inupiaq people. This native tribe has resided in northern Alaska since roughly 500 BC. Most of Barrow's 4,300 residents are of Inupiaq descent. The community's economy relies almost entirely on the hunting of seals, whales, walrus, and fish from the Arctic Ocean, as well as nearby rivers and lakes. Polar bears and caribou are hunted out on the tundra and sea ice also. This has always been the way of life for the Inupiaq people. However, the climate change that has taken place in the past few decades and continues to take place is having a negative effect on the people of Barrow. The warming of the Arctic is completely changing the way of life for the community. The Arctic is actually warming twice as fast as the rest of the planet, according to a 2004 Arctic Climate Impact Assessment report. Summer sea ice in the area shrank by nearly 40% between the years of 1978 and 2007. Because of this, Barrow is considered ground zero for climate change by many climate scientists. Normally, the sea ice on the coast would last until late May or even early June. During winter and spring months, the sea ice acts as a place to gather and breed for land mammals, which is ideal for hunters. However, because there is no sun between November and January, hunters rely on just a few months in the spring for hunting. In recent years, the ice has been breaking up already in early May, which shortens the hunting season for locals. The sea ice is also becoming thinner as climate change continues. Thick ice is important for whale hunting. When whalers bring the whales to shore, the ice must support the weight of the whales. Thinning ice sooner in the year means a shorter season for whalers also. Along with melting and cracking sea ice comes problems with the structures in Barrow. Above average melting in past years has caused flooding along the coast, which is problematic for the already muddy topsoil. The buildings in Barrow are built on stilts, and these stilts sink into the ground and become uneven when the coast floods. The cracking sea ice has also been proven to release large amounts of carbon, which causes the walls of homes to bow and to crack. The way of life in Barrow can be adapted, but the current rate of climate change is making it very difficult to do so. If the ever-growing issue of climate change isn't addressed now, the lives of the people in Barrow will be changed forever.